Hello, everyone. How are you doing? It is Cami, and I'm here to talk to you about some really interesting tips, three actual steps to superpower your LinkedIn networking. And I'm really going to focus in on LinkedIn today, but you can use a lot of these tips on a lot of the different platforms. I'm just going to show you a cool little hack that I learned on LinkedIn that I think you guys would love to see. So let's get jumping in there and let's get started right away. So, the first thing that you need to really think about is this, and this is the most important step, by the way, is to create a list of champions. These are people that are have supported you in different ways over the years, or maybe it's your clients or whatever it is. But your champions are people that have done business with you or that support you in what you do, and it's really important to keep in touch with them. But the algorithms don't let us do that. I mean, I hear people complaining about it all the time. Like, it's very hard to keep in touch with people if you just open up your social media app, because the social media app doesn't necessarily give you who you need to see. So that is why it's really important first to make a list of these champions. And you can have several different lists if you want. You could have like customers, champions, potentially. Like for me, I'm going to show you this today. I keep a list of my Smart Social Mastery members, the students that work with me, because I like to keep in touch with everyone. And it's really hard to do without this kind of a list. Now, here's the problem with this kind of a list, and the way that I've done it in the past is that then you have a link to each person's thing, and you have to open up a spreadsheet or whatever you use. I use a spreadsheet and go down one by one and open them up. So I already have a tab habit. Like, how many of you have a lot of tabs open on your computer? I have a lot of tabs open on my computer. I have a really cool tool for that too, but we'll talk about that in a different one. But in the end of the day, I would have a lot of tabs open, and then I would be going one by one to talk to people. Um, and that's really inefficient if you can come up with a really cool hack. So I will show you that hack in a minute. But the key is to have a list of people that are, and in this case on LinkedIn, and each of their resources. Now, if you're an Instagram person, okay, so you may have to have a list of people that are Instagram and have all of their links to their profiles. So you may have to do it that way on Instagram. If I come up with a really good way to do that, I will let you know. But in the end of the day, you want to have lists and you want to keep them up. So I found a really cool way to do that. Let me go to point two, though, because once you have a list of people that are really the kind of people you want to keep in touch with, then honestly, you need to have time to schedule. So schedule a time to connect with those people. There is a method that I've called the magic 2 by 2, which is basically part of this, where you will like and comment and interact with other people on social media about 20 minutes per day. So I would put this in that time frame and really just sort of schedule how often you'll do it. So for your clients, I would suggest you keep up with them on a weekly basis. For your champions, at least every other week. But if maybe you have several lists, you would just do one list per day, and then do the main feed other days. So that is what I would suggest, is that you have a specific time where you're going to dedicate to interacting with these people on a social media platform. The cool part is doesn't have to be in real time. That's the nice part. You can go and interact with the stuff that they have going. So that's number two. So number one is to make a list. Number two is to schedule time to connect with them. And number three, which is why I'm here today, is to show you this really cool hack that I just learned. And I made a video for you. So crossing my fingers, it works. I've not tried to do this before, but I can upload a video here. So I did it in advance and I'm uploading it here for you to look at. So here we go. Let's watch the LinkedIn hack. Okay, I'm going to show you this really cool way to search for people. You'll see it all set up here. And let me start from the beginning so you can see how you do it yourself. So I'll click on the LinkedIn logo and then click inside of the search box, then hit enter. It's going to pull up this filtered search. So you only can get at it this way. Click on posts and all filters. And then you're going to put latest as your match. And then you can kind of ignore all of this and just come down here and add a person's name. So in this case, I added one name of one of my students to show you. And then when I hit show results, it brings me to this screen right here. Okay, so this is just, I added Sandra. So Sandra, thank you for being my model. And basically this is all of Sandra's posts. Now the cool thing is that once I have this, I can always change it. So I can go here where I click on Sandra and I can add more people's names. And so over time I can build a list of people and click show results and then save the URL. So what I do is I save this URL and put it into a Google Doc where I can go back and I label what it is. So this is, my group of people that I follow. So that is this person is from my Smart Social Mastery group, and I will actually have all of my Smart Social Mastery group in a specific search. And guess what? You just click on that search when you're in a hurry, and then you can very quickly scroll through and interact with the posts of the people that matter the most to you. So that's the hack. All right, so there it is. A really simple hack. And then, as I said, I will put it into a worksheet or in this case, this is just a doc with different things. And this is my champions worksheet. So here it is with their Smart Social Mastery members and that link that I saved. So now all I have to do is open this up and I can put all of my other groups that I've collected in here and quickly click on this and it will open it up to that screen. It is so easy, guys. It's so easy. And I had to let you guys know about it because I feel like it's like a superpower that you can then put into your LinkedIn marketing that will make it so much easier for you to keep in touch with the people that matter the most to you. So let's just recap really quick all of the different tips there. Let me grab the recap slide. So here you go. 3 steps to power social networking. 1, create a list of champions. 2, schedule time to connect with them. You absolutely have to put that on your calendar and it has to be sacrosanct. And by the way, it can even be like just laying on your couch at night. So there's that too. And bypass the social media algorithms by creating a list of those people. And that is the LinkedIn hack that I showed you today. So I'm trying to keep it simple today because I really feel like this is a lot easier than we like to make it. We like to make things very difficult and very hard, but you know what? It isn't. You can absolutely do this. And I know that you will love to have this in your arsenal, in your toolkit, especially if you're a busy public relations or social media marketing person like I am. We are busy, like, especially right now, it's fall, and we're really busy this fall. And I love that because it makes it easy. So I like to have these little hacks that just absolutely compress the amount of time I have to spend on a task, but at the same time, allow me to have personal connections with the people that matter the most to me. And so I hope you do this. Let me know how you do it. And that's great. And by the way, if you want more hacks like this, I am doing another really cool thing at next month in November. Actually, that's not next month now. That's like 2 months now. But in November, I'm going to be doing a brand voice workshop. It's coming up. And basically we do similar thing. We take some AI tools that I use and we come up with your brand voice for you. So like, how do you talk on social media? How does your post come out? And that you think through that a little bit with your goals, with who you want to reach. And that's what we're going to be doing. So that's the Brand Voice Workshop. It's coming up on November 13th. It's going to be at 3 p.m. Central Time in the afternoon. So you're going to have to make a change on that. You can scan. So make sure you make a screenshot right now of your phone if you're watching there, or on your computer if you're watching there, of this QR code, because you can go directly to register at that QR code. And then also there's the bit.ly link at the bottom. It's bit.ly/brand. And by the way, these all have to be initial caps. So brand is a capital B, brand voice, capital initial cap voice, fall, which is of course we're in the fall, FALL 2024. So if you can actually grab that and do that and shot it, that'd be great. But it's a free workshop. I would love to have you there, and I think you'll really love it. So those are the hacks I wanted to give you today. I hope you're having an amazing day, and let me know in the comments if this made a difference for you. I'd love to hear that. And make sure you subscribe to me if you're on YouTube. By the way, I do have a YouTube channel. It's Kami Chat, Kamichat is my channel. And I also have this running on, I have it running in several different places, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and all those places. But I've also put it in the caption, the link to the workshop that's coming up. So grab this, save this video if you think it's helpful to you, because it is a cool hack. It's probably one of the coolest things I've learned in a while. So take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.